from the second you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, every decision feels like yours. What to eat, what to wear, who to trust, what to believe. But what if I told you every one of those decisions was already made for you? Not by force, by design. We live in a world that worships freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to vote, freedom to choose. But real freedom isn't loud, it's subtle, invisible. And the greatest trick those in power ever pulled was convincing you that you're in control. In 2017, researchers found that over 90% of all US media is owned by just 6 corporations. That means the news you watch, the headlines that stir you up, the movies that shape your worldview, are all coming from the same echo chamber. You call it choice, they call it strategy. But the illusion goes deeper than media, much deeper. Let's start with politics. Left or right, Democrat or Republican. 2 opposing sides, or so you're told. But both parties are funded by the same defense contractors, the same pharmaceutical giants, the same financial backers. You fight over the flag while they cash the checks. You think you're voting for change, but you're just choosing the flavor of the same poison. Now let's talk consumerism. You walk into a supermarket with thousands of products, but trace the ownership, and nearly all of them lead back to just 10 mega corporations. You choose between Apple and Android, both mine your data, both trap you in walled gardens. You're not choosing the product, you're choosing the prison wallpaper. And then there's education. School tells you to memorize, not to question. You're taught how to obey, not how to think. It's not about unlocking potential. It's about creating predictable workers. You've probably felt this, like something about the system just doesn't add up. If this is resonating with you so far, then tap the like button. Not for the algorithm, but so more people see through the illusion. But today, the control has evolved. You don't need to be told what to do. The system nudges you. Algorithms decide what shows up on your screen. Ads don't just sell, they guide, they shape, they manipulate. You're not discovering content. Content is discovering you. Think about your last random online purchase. That perfect ad that popped up at the right time. The one that felt almost psychic. Maybe it was a product you had only talked about with a friend. You never searched it, never typed it, never clicked anything related. Yet there it was, front and center on your feed. So how did it get there? Is your phone listening? Or is the algorithm just that good at predicting what you'll want before you even know? Either way, you weren't the one who made that decision. You were profiled, predicted, pushed. Even protests are curated. Digital outrage, backed by shadowy donors. Hashtags that feel grassroots, but are anything but. They don't need to suppress your voice. They just drown it in noise they control. And here's the most dangerous part. The more convinced you are that you're in control, the tighter the leash becomes. Imagine walking into a room with 2 doors. You feel empowered. You picked one. But what if both doors led to the same hallway? Different labels, same destination. That is the illusion of choice. You think you chose your career, your politics, your identity, but your options were crafted by people you'll never meet. They set the menu and you pick the combo meal. It's not a conspiracy of force, it's a conspiracy of comfort. They don't want resistance. They want compliance disguised as freedom, because a population that thinks it's free is far easier to manage than one that knows it's not. So what does this mean for you? Maybe the only real choice you still have is whether to keep pretending or start asking the questions they don't want you to ask. Because once you see the strings, you can't unsee the puppet show. Freedom isn't dead. It was never real. And in the next video, we'll explore how this illusion doesn't just come from outside forces, it's wired into your own psychology. How your brain convinces you you're in control, when really, you've been following a script all along. What if you could unlock the secret layer of this channel? The weirdest, wildest, most mind-blowing side of the internet. Now you can. Introducing Memberships for the Who Knew channel. As a member, you get access to custom emoji no one else has. We're talking glitchy NPCs, brain meltdowns, and the all-seeing third eye frog. Perfect reactions for the kind of videos we make. You'll also get evolving loyalty badges that level up the longer you stick around. From new recruit to elite knowledge seeker. Plus, you'll unlock members-only videos and secret drops that never hit the public feed. So if you're one of us, curious, skeptical, wired for truth, hit that join button now. We saved you a seat.